Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today is the time for the weekly update. Actually, it was yesterday, but I didn't get time to record a video, so I'll be doing it today. There's no Hot Toys pre-order announcement last week, so we'll be going through the third parties mostly. And the first one up, we have Present Toys Poison Maker. So this looks to be a recast of the 3.0 version. The hazmat suit, which is going for a pretty ridiculous amount of money right now. So I guess it's not necessarily a bad thing that a third party company just does a recast of that version, and it's a lot cheaper, and it comes with all these accessories as well. Not sure if it comes with one mask or two. It looks like it's just gonna come with one mask. And also another thing is the table it comes with, it doesn't have a shelf layer down here, so you can only display like the mask and the equipment on top of the table, but you can't display on the shelf, so you have to keep in mind. And next up, it's Present Toys, and this is Saul Goodman. Previously they have already released a pre-order for Mike and Gus, so it looks like they're going to complete the line. And I know Mars Toys, they are planning to do the complete line as well. So it looks like Present Toys is a step ahead. But the quality of head sculpt that Present Toys is producing doesn't seem to be on par as Mars Toys. So for people who wants to pre-order these figures, you have to keep that in mind. Because Mars Toys, the water white they released is really on point and really cheap as well. So yeah, that's it for the two Present Toys figures. So next up we have DJ Customs Homelander. There were two main Homelanders before this one, which is the Young Rich Toys, and a lot of people did not like that one. And then of course Suzu Toys released their version, which is fantastic. It comes with those busts as well for the edition head sculpt. So DJ Custom is a little bit late to the party, because I believe most people who want this figure already pre-ordered the Suzu Toys version. But from the look of the head sculpt, it does look quite decent. But again, really, I don't think there's market for this figure. Especially it's released after Suzu Toys. If he was released before, maybe he will still get some pre-orders, but now it's just too late. But I guess DJ Customs probably were already making the mold back then, so they can't really back out, or otherwise they would just lose the money on the mold. So I guess they will just try to get as many pre-orders as they can to cover the cost. Okay, next up we have Peter Sellers. So this is from the movie series Pink Panther, I think in the 60s and 70s. So the actor himself name is Peter Sellers, and the company name Infinite Statue is an Italian company. So most of the third party or even the official licensed companies are either Hong Kong or Chinese, most of them. So it's refreshing to see an Italian company. I know they have been making figures before, but I personally know really little about this company. But this is definitely an interesting figure that they're making. So they will have the Inspector version and the Police version. I believe it's correspond from two different movies. And of course they have the deluxe version, which comes with both costume set and comes two head sculpts, but only one body. So you have to buy an additional body to make two Peter Sellers figures. So next up, this is quite interesting. So last week we covered the SSR Hush Batman 1/6 scale figure. It's a new company, that one, and this time it's LY Toys. And you can see LY001. It's also their first figure they made. So it's likely there's some connection between SSR and LY. There probably some established third-party company or companies forming together to make this figure. So the name of this figure is called Son of the Bat. I did a quick Google research. There is a 2014 TV series with the same name, but the design of this Batman, it doesn't look like his son at all, unless it's like a concept version of him growing up. And it comes with this rifle gun, which really reminds me of the Dark Knight Returns Batman. That's like the only Batman I believe in comics that he actually used a gun. So maybe this is more like a Dark Knight Returns Batman. So now you have Hush and Dark Knight Returns. So that's pretty cool. There's some comics Batman 1/6 scale figures out there that they're making. So I think a lot of people who pre-ordered the Hush Batman who are comics fans, they might want to order this one as well. Okay, so next up we have two Game of Thrones figures. So the one on the left, which is the Season 8 Sansa Stark, she is on pre-order. And the one on the right, the Season 5 Daenerys, she is in stock right now. The Game of Thrones 3.0 figure really doesn't come with much. It's pretty much just hands and there's like very few accessories. But then again, for licensed figure, their price point is very low. And I believe 3.0 and also Sensation and maybe a few other companies, I'm not sure, they all making this Game of Thrones characters. So it's not too hard to complete majority of the line. So next up, we have, of course, the Tony Stark team suit. This one, again, is not a hot seller. In Hong Kong, locally, the price has already came down quite a fair bit. So I believe you can get him for a bit over 200 USD shipped. Again, he doesn't really come with much. So the majority of the talking point is the hair sculpt. It looks like the Mark 85, the second version of the hair sculpt, looks quite similar or exactly the same. I haven't really looked into the Mark 85 sculpt. And the most interesting accessory it comes with must be this Mark 50 battle damage helmet, where Tony was in a spaceship and he was recording his last words to Pepper. So unless you're really a hardcore Tony Stark Iron Man fan, I think most people will probably skip this figure. This figure did have potential, but I don't know why Hot Toys decided to, I think, only make this one. Did they make Cap? I think maybe they did, but the rest of the line of the team suit, they did not really make. So if they make every character in team suit, plus if they make that portal machine thingy, I think maybe quite a few people will try to complete the set. But I guess Hot Toys just decided it might not sell well and just stopped this line altogether. And next up is Assassin's Creed Ezio Auditore from the game Assassin's Creed Revelation by Dem Toys. So compared to that Tony Stark, this figure I'm actually really excited about, because from the actual figure, the photos taken by collectors like this, he looks really good. So you can see him from the front with the hoodie and the back. The cape looks like to be wired, and this is his head sculpt. It's been a while since I played the game. I'm not sure how accurate is the head sculpt compared to the character in game, but just from the clothing, the details, he is a really nice figure. And I know a lot of people are trying to complete the Assassin's Creed line. And also the young Ezio from Assassin's Creed 2 is coming out as well. I think maybe next month or maybe June he will be out. So make sure to keep an eye on that one. So that's pretty much it for the figures that went on pre-order and new releases in the past 7 days. Again, if you need any of these figures, feel free to head down to the description below, and thanks for watching again. If you find the video informative, please give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.